Hello there, this is Anadi and I'm bringing you a new video, and this is going to be a general reading for Cancer 14. This is going to be a general reading Cancers 14. Let's see what answers. I had already pre-shuffled this card. Let's see what messages we have here for you, Cancers. The first card already came out. Is the Chariot. The Chariot is the card of Cancer. Oops. Another one came out. The Hierophant. The Hierophant came out. Oops. It's just ready. Okay. That's because I had already pre-shuffled them, so I know they're probably just ready to talk. Let's see. Four of Wands and the Two of Swords. Let's see what other messages we have here. Cancer. Oops. Came out. Temperance came out. You know what? A lot of signs got temperance. Temperance be popping out for a lot of signs. So I know that there is a lot of need for a lot of us to just become balanced and, you know, work on our emotional balance. You got the Nine of Swords and you got the Magician. Like I was saying, there's a lot of signs that needs to become balanced, emotionally balanced. Oops. Something already came out. Let's see what you have here. You have there the Five of Coins, the Magician. Okay, let me look at your cards for 1 second. You have the Chariot, the Hierophant, the Four of Wands, Temperance, Nine of Swords, the Magician, and the Five of Coins. Okay, so over here you got two major arcanas. Well, you got four major arcanas in this reading. Let's get to your first card, which it was the Chariot. And the Chariot is a Cancer person. But since you're a Cancer, I mean, you could also be dealing with another Cancer, but I don't think this is the case here. I'm not going to read it as a person. I'm going to read it as if whoever you in a relationship with, you are very different from this person. Whoever it is that you got, which this is the Hierophant, and I feel like this could be somebody that you're dealing with, that it can be very kind of like spiritual, or somebody that can be like religious, from religious backgrounds or spiritual backgrounds. I feel like this person is very different from you because I do see the two different forces here. So even if the person you're dealing with is very different from you, both of you still manage to come together and take care of your business and do what you're supposed to do in order to move forward in life. I feel like this other person is very either a spiritual or very religious. So it comes from either a spiritual or a religious background. Very different from you. Possibly it can be a Taurus, because the Hierophant is represented by Taurus. But this is not going to apply to every Cancer. You know, every Cancer is not dealing with a Taurus. But for some of you, Cancers could be dealing with a Taurus. Somebody that is kind of different from you. Over here, I feel like it's a situation in the family. It's a situation in the house. This is the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is the happy marriage, the happy relationship. You know, you're having a happy time at home. but it's linked with the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is talking about a situation where you are not seeing eye to eye, and you're not being able to make a decision here. The Two of Swords talks about a situation where you are not able to make a decision yet. You because you don't know what you want yet. You don't know if you want to go to the right or you want to go to the left. So you in the undecisive, you don't know what you want. I feel like it could be a little bit of blockage right there in the household because it's linked with the Four of Wands. I feel like there is a situation you're not being able to see eye to eye. You might be having a little bit of disagreements there with the Two of Swords. Um, this obviously is not going to apply to every single Cancer, but for some of you Cancers not experiencing a little bit of blockage in the household over here with the Four of Wands and the Two of Swords. Now you also have temperance, and temperance is advising you to be emotional balance. You need to learn how to balance your emotions. You need to be learning how to balance the art of balancing fire and ice. I feel like maybe some of you can be very temper like some of you probably have like a little bit of trouble with your temper where you can have like some type of mood swings. You can go from being very happy to being very upset. And I think, because that's what temperance does. She's learning how to balance her fire and her, ice, like two different elements. So I feel like for this month of her, do not let your temper um, rule you. That would be the advice to learn how to manage to work with both elements. You don't have to be all heated and lean towards the fire, or you don't have to be all cold hearted or cold and lean towards the ice, towards the cold. I feel like you have to come to a point in between where you can still manage to be rational and remain balanced. Because see, when you become balanced, you'll be able to have a better vision of whatever it is that you got going on over here. Because right now you're feeling blindfolded and not literal. You're not blindfolded in a literal way, but you can not if you're experiencing a blockage where you're not being able to see things for what they are, so you're not able to make a decision. So temperance is telling you maybe you need to become balanced in order to be able to see things for what they are. um and this is the Nine of Swords. And typically, the Nine of Swords means staying up at night, not being able to sleep well, the sleepless nights. And they can be the scenario for some of you Cancers, but yet, in this tarot deck, it means trying to kind of like, it's like you don't want to get hurt on this one. It's like you are trying to kind of like stay away from something or from someone. It's like if you're kind of like trying to stay away from something. I don't know how that will apply to you. It's like a weird message, and I will clarify it in a minute. But let's get to these. I have good news for you because you have the Five of Coins. And the Five of Coins means feeling financially unstable. Maybe some of you Cancers, and I keep repeating this all over again. Some of you, this don't have to be for every single Cancer. But for you, they are financially struggling. Because this is talking about bankruptcy or becoming broke or feeling like you becoming broke. This is the Five of Coins, and this is a card that speaks about a lot of financial instability. So for you cancers, they've been feeling very financial unstable. Y'all been struggling with money. I have good news for you. You have the magician, and the magician is saying that you have what it takes to get out of that situation. So I don't know, whatever situation you're going on over here with the Five of Coins, with the magician, you will be able to overcome, poverty, or be able to overcome, struggling with money. You have all the elements, and you have everything that you need in order to succeed. So this is a very good message. So for you, for the small group of cancers that has been struggling with money, the magician is here to give you the green light to tell you that you're going to be able to get out of that. Now, I'm finna start giving you different scenarios. For some of you cancers that have been struggling with money, possibly in the home, because this is the Four of Wands. And if you at home and you feel like, you're having a hard time meeting ends, or you're just struggling with money at home, and it's causing you to feel this way, to feel on the side, say to feel like you can't see out of eye, like you're being blindfolded, like you can make a decision. Don't worry, because you have the magician. And the magician is a very good card to have in a reading. Every time the magician show up in a reading, it means that you have everything that it takes for you to get out of whatever situation. Because the magician is the alchemist. The magician is the alchemist, and he can make anything happen. He makes magic. Like, he's the magician. He can make anything happen. So this is a very good card to have in your reading. But you've been feeling like that. Now, for another group of cancers, some of you could be thinking about taking a relationship to a whole different level. Over here with the Hierophant and the Four of Wands, because the Hierophant is the priest. He is the one that unites the couples in marriage. And he's the religious man, the priest. And then this is the Four of Wands. This is the marriage card, or the happy marriage, the happy relationship. So for another group of you cancers, y'all could be thinking about taking the relationship to a different level, but probably proposing. Some of y'all probably getting engaged. Some of y'all probably trying to get married. Some of y'all probably getting married. So this is going to be for another group of cancers. Maybe y'all very happy with a person that it might not be like you. Maybe this person don't share your same ideas. Maybe this person do things a little bit different than you. Maybe this person is totally different from you. But I feel like y'all still manage to work together, and take care of your business, moving forwards with your life, doing what you're supposed to do with this person. And therefore, y'all still manage to have a happy home. Y'all don't have to think identical. Y'all don't have to do things the same way in order to be happy. Everything is about compromise. And I feel like you are dealing with a person that you possibly have to compromise with, and that y'all still manage to make this work. Let me clarify this Temperance with the Nine of Swords, because on this deck, the Nine of Swords feels like you're trying to stay away from something. You're trying to stay away from a situation, or you're trying to stay away from a person. Let's see, can you please clarify Temperance with the Nine of Swords? What is Temperance trying to tell us in here with the Nine of Swords? What is temperance? Tell us. Okay. This is the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups is a celebration. It can mean a celebration, but for some reason, I'm not reading it as a celebration right now. I'm reading it because the Three of Cups also signifies gossiping. It can mean gossiping, it can mean celebration, it can mean many other things, but for some reason I feel like some of you cancers are trying to stay away from gossip, or you trying to stay away from people who likes to gossip, because over here with the nine of swords, you're trying to stay away. You see how you climbing on that tree and you're just trying to hide up there, like you're trying to stay away from something. And I know you're not trying to stay away from temperance, because temperance is here to try to tell you to become balanced, trying to bring you balance. So I don't see why. That's why I had the need to clarify, because I don't see why would you try to stay away from temperance. I know that's not the case, but now you're trying to become balanced, and as you becoming balanced, you're trying to stay away from those who gossip, from those people who just talk about other people, or people that are really not talking about nothing. You're trying to stay away from such people. And now over here with the Five of Coins and the Magician is telling you that your financial situation is expected to get better. And hopefully, and I know it will get better, because you have the Magician here. And the Magician can make anything happen. And for some of you, you're probably dealing with a person that is totally different from you. Some of you trying to take a relationship to the next level, possibly by getting married or getting engaged. You're not seeing eye in a situation, possibly in the financial sector. For some reason, I feel like it's in the financial sector. Maybe you has been struggling financially, and you just can't see the end of it. Maybe you don't know what to do. But the Magician is here, so you should be okay. You are going to be okay. Let me pull another card for that. Let's see. Give me another card about this Five of Coins. Oops. There you go. Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is a scattered energy. Scattered energy. So this one fits well with the Five of Coins. You know, maybe some of y'all feel like y'all just going broke, or y'all just struggling so much with. This is for some of y'all. I'm not saying for every one of y'all. But for those that are financially struggling, y'all have a scattered energy. Y'all feel like it's so many things y'all have to deal with, so many things y'all have to do, and there is not enough money. Maybe some of you, because this is a scattered energy, this is too many things, too many options of something, too many illusions, too much of something, and it's like you have so many things going on at once, so your energy is scattered. So I feel like maybe you have too much on your plate, too many things you have to take care at once, and you stressing because there's not enough money, there's not enough financial flow in here. But do not worry, because the Magician is here. Now, let's see what the universe has to say. Let me see. Let the universe give Cancers a message for this month of 17. What message do you have for Cancers, universe? 17. Wow. That is a beautiful, beautiful card. And I hope that you pay attention to this. This is what you got from the universe. This is the message that the universe is trying to deliver to you, Cancer. I am the dreamer of a dream. This is beautiful. So we're going to leave it at that. I just want you to read it. You can screenshot it, take a picture, put it in your phone, Read it every morning when you get ready to go to work, go to school, go to the office, go to the gym, whatever the hell is you going, just read it and understand that you are the dreamer or your dream. And this fits perfectly with the magician. You are the magician. Or in this reading, you are the magician of your life. You can create anything. You are the dreamer of your own dream. You are the creator of your reality. That's what it's telling me. Just like you're the dreamer of your dream, the magician is telling you that you are the creator of your reality. So even though if you're feeling like this, you can't see eye to eye, you can't make a decision, you feel financially unstable, it's making you feel sad or whatever, however it's gonna, this is a bad feeling right here. This is a dark energy. So if you're feeling like this, the universe is telling you, do not worry. You are the dreamer of your dream. Magician is saying you are the creator of your own reality. I think you are going to be doing just fine. So don't worry for the month over. Magician is here to tell you you're going to be able to get out of that situation. If you've been struggling, whether it is struggling in a relationship or struggling financially, I feel like magician is here to give you a hand. You're going to be able to get out of that situation. And I know you are going to be able to get out of that situation because you have the chariot. And the chariot is movement. So over here, you're feeling stuck. With the two of swords, you're feeling stuck. You're feeling this is a stuck energy. You're not able to make a move. You're not able to make a decision on something. But the chariot is saying that you are moving forward because the chariot brings the movement and it's movement forward. So if you've been feeling like this stuck, or whether you're feeling like this about a relationship or financial situation, do not worry. Magician combined with this chariot is saying that you are the creator of your reality, and you have all the elements. You got what it takes to create, and the chariot will give you the push. You will be able to move forward. So this is a very good reading. This is a very good reading, and I like what I see for you, Cancers. And hopefully this reading was helpful to you. I will be back with your mirror reading. And do not forget that you are the dreamer of your own dream. I want to say thank you for watching. And for right now, this is it. So I will be back with your mid-month reading. Bye.